look like for those people in the panhandle?
Well, today is really going to be the bulk of the concern. So right now the storm has not made landfall just yet. It is still in the Gulf of Mexico, but it is barreling towards the panhandle of Florida, already producing significant rain across the state. Tornadoes have already been recorded. Even some of that storm surge is already beginning, and we're not even towards landfall just yet. The storm is expected to make landfall late tonight as it continues to make its way towards Florida. Now, right now we're continuing to monitor that as it's making its way into those more open waters of the Gulf. Yesterday, it kind of threaded the needle between portions of the Yucatan and into Cuba, causing significant damage for communities on both sides of that waterway, still bringing significant storms to those communities. Thankfully, the worst of it has already passed them. Now we're continuing to see a lot of that focus into Florida before it makes its way towards landfall. Current maximum sustained wind speeds in the core of that storm, 100 miles an hour. We're expecting that to intensify even more this morning. Earlier this morning, it was a Category 1. It has been intensified to a 2, likely to a 3 by later on this afternoon. There's a chance that it could make its way all the way up to Category 4 by later on today. It'll make its way onshore, start to dissipate quite quickly, and then it's going to really stall out in areas around Tennessee. So we're expecting to see significant concerns for large portions of the East Coast thanks to this storm over the next few days. It is going to be a devastating storm. Now, if you have any friends and family in that area, be sure they're taking extreme caution with the storm. Right now, it's a Category 2. We talk about these storms in terms of their wind speeds, but we do see some of those concerns as well as those wind speeds, severe weather, significant storm surge, and lots of those other concerns. Extremely dangerous conditions right now. Later on today, we're expecting devastating damage alongside this storm. We could even make its way all the way up to Category 4 with those maximum speeds around 156 miles an hour. So this storm is a very large, very much problematic. It's going to be making landfall in the panhandle, but it's continuing to see significant rain all the way up into Canada from the same core of low pressure. Thankfully, it's not causing those concerns all the way up there. At least the worst of those concerns are going to be in Florida for today. Already seeing rain at this point. Here's a look at those watches and warnings. Tornado watches and tornado warnings already in place for portions of the state. You can see just how intense this is going to be. We're likely to see those landfall conditions by later on tonight. Now, we do have lots of concerns there, but still looking at our forecast, not a lot going on. A couple areas of some more concern with some fire weather. Overall, things are looking good. A little bit of cloud cover here and there. Temperatures across the board in the 50s now, getting to the 90s later on today. In Paso Robles, 78 in San Luis Obispo, low 70s in Santa Maria, Lompoc, and Santa Barbara for today. Warming up even more for your Friday, staying in the 90s, even up to those low triple digits possible Monday into Tuesday. 80s and 70s in San Luis Obispo, 70s for Santa Maria and Santa Barbara, barely making its way into the 80s by Tuesday of next week. Dylan, back to you.